Hi, I'm Catherine with NextGen Personal Finance. In this video, we're going to walk through how to create a histogram to represent a data set. Follow along on your worksheet. Here's our scenario. A college class with 25 students completes a survey about how long the battery life on their phone lasts. Then we're given a list of their responses in number of hours. The data is already ordered for us here from smallest to largest. To make our histogram, we're going to start by grouping the data into a frequency table. A frequency table tells us how many data points fall into each range, or bin. Our first bin says 4 to 6. So let's look at our data set for numbers between 4 and 6. Now you might think, oh, we have two 6s in this bin. But 4 to 6 here really means at least 4 and less than 6. So the 6s aren't included in this bin. They'll be included in the next one. I don't have any data points less than 6, so I'm going to fill in a 0 here in the frequency table. Let's look at the next bin. Now, I want to find out how many data points have a value of at least 6 and less than 8. I'm going to look back at our data set and underline those numbers. I see that 6, 7, and 7.5 all fall into this bin. That means there are 4 data points greater than 6 and less than 8. I'm going to fill that into the frequency table. Let's keep going. How many data points are between 8 and 10? I see 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, and 9.5. Again, I'm not counting 10 here because it's on the boundary and will be included in the next bin. I don't want to double count it. So that's 6 data points between 8 and 10. I'll fill in my frequency table. Next, let's look at bin 10 through 12. There are 7 numbers between 10 and 12. For the next bin, let's find out how many data points are between 12 and 14. I see 3 data points in that bin, 13, 13.5, and another 13.5. And I wrote 3 in that row of the frequency table. Now, pause the video to complete the rest of the frequency table on your own. Here's what you should have now. 2 data points between 14 and 16, 2 data points between 16 and 18, 0 data points between 18 and 20, and 0 data points between 20 and 22, and finally 1 data point between 22 and 24. That's your frequency table. Now we can use this table to make our histogram. A histogram is a graph that displays data using bars of different heights. The height of each bar represents how many data points fall into that range. So all we have to do is create a bar for each row of our frequency table. I'll skip the first bin because it has a frequency of 0. Let's look at the second bin, from 6 to 8. I'm going to add a bar in between 6 and 8 on the x-axis with a height of 4. There's the first bar of our histogram. Next, I'm going to add the bar between 8 and 10, which has a height of 6. Next, let's add the bar between 10 and 12, which has a height of 7. Now, pause the video and complete the rest of the histogram. Great, here's what your completed histogram should look like. Nice work.